Hello again. As you can see, it's getting cold outside now. We've already had the first sprinkling of snow and we've had a lot of rain over the last week. But let's take a quick look at what's going on and what's not going on. And these are the Christmas potatoes. I put some small ones in some pots and some slightly bigger ones in some slightly bigger pots, and it says on the label Christmas spuds. Absolutely nothing whatsoever. I turned a couple out the other day and no, they just didn't grow. Same with these Christmas potatoes. No, that's what's not happening. We're going to be buying potatoes at Christmas, but we gave it a go. It's all fun. And the Brussels for leprechauns that I'm growing, well, I think the leprechauns have took them. Once again, a Brussels failure. Oh, I got some more garlic going today. We've used about 30 bulbs already from this year, and I thought, well, maybe next year we'll get a bit more going, so maybe I will do about 80 bulbs. But the first lot fired just fine. I've got them out. We'll take a look at those in a bit. But yeah, I've got another, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 12. That was 60 when I was at school, so I've got another 60 bulbs going here. It'll all be good next year. And the broad beans have fired. They're slow to go, but they have fired. Probably get them out in another week or so. And these are a few leeks. These were extras. I've put them here. They're not very big, but they'll be fine. Baby leeks. I'm going to put the rosemary in the greenhouse this year. We left it out last year. We had a long harsh winter and we lost it. So I'm going to put them in the greenhouse and they'll be fine. And the Brussels sprouts, that's the best I can do. Once again, it's a fail. That's about the biggest one. We need about 100 of them for one meal. Do you know what? I'm never going to grow Brussels again. Never. I mean it this time. I know I've said it before, but this time I mean it. I am never ever going to grow Brussels again. I got a friend up the road who's grown them. His are this big. And that's what I get. Pathetic. Never again. And in the side yard, well, I've got a few small Savoy cabbages. They're in stasis right now, but as soon as the warmer weather comes, they'll continue, and in the early spring we'll have some nice big Savoy cabbages. And then still got some leeks. These are the big leeks. Did really well. I've done too many of them though, but that's okay. I'll just compost the ones that we don't use. I picked up a couple of new blueberry bushes which I haven't had a chance to get in the ground yet, but hopefully I can get them in the next week. If not, they'll just stay in the containers. They're hardy, they'll be fine. This one's a pink blueberry, which kind of sounds odd, doesn't it? A pink blueberry. It's not a pink berry, it's a pink blueberry. Anyway, while we're here, let's have a look at the garlic. Well, I planted the garlic out last week, and as you can see, this is the store-bought garlic, and the leaves are sticking through. I don't really like that. I prefer the leaves to stay under the ground when the snow comes and during the cold weather, but they'll be fine. I know they'll be fine. And the organic stuff that I bought at the side of the road, the Red Russian, that has not sent its leaves up, but it does have a good root system, so that's how I like it. This, yeah, I know it will be good. I've got a lot more space over there, so I'm going to be planting some more garlic over there, and I've also got a bed at the top end that will put the rest of it in. I planted out some cauliflowers for the fall, and as you can see, I forgot to pick them, and they're gone over. I've got to get them out the ground because it looks like they're turning into rat food. There's a few Swedes, a couple of beets and some carrots and parsnips. I'll see what I can get from them over the next week or so, but that's about it. Boom, 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 boom. What's in bloom? What's in bloom? And this week in bloom, the yarrow. Time to get back in the warm. You know, maybe I give myself a little bit too much of a hard time with these Brussels. I was after 30 Brussels. I'm going to get 30 Brussels. Mind you, it took me about 30 plants to get them. But what I want is something bigger, something substantial. I mean these things are about the size of Ryan at A Little Dirt Never Hurts potatoes. I want something meaty, something that looks good. Not that. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother growing them again anyway. Well, I'm going to take a few weeks off now. There's no point in taking the camera outside. It's either raining or it's cold. And if there is any nice days, I want to utilise them in the garden. But I will be back with a William Coleman's Garden and Allotment Christmas special. So look out for that. Anyway, right now, I think it's time for a beer. Cheers. It's enough to turn you to booze, isn't it? I've started a brand new channel called The Random Vloggings of a Working Man, and it's about some of the random things I do outside of the garden. There's only a couple of videos there right now, and I only have a couple of subscribers, but feel free to check it out. There's a link on the screen right now, and I'll also leave the link below. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, then please leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe.